Yeah.
Bella.
Episode, I think it's gonna be 1. I think we'll call this one 1, and then I'll redo the one with Carlos.
Oh, her.
Guys, close up episode 1. How about that? Something different, something new, something fresh. I don't know about fresh. It's probably been done somewhere, some point. Why does yours look different than mine?
Oh, it's because I turned it towards me.
I guess. What else? Okay, so Mando, Ray, obviously, you know, you gotta be no, you know.
Where do we start?
I don't know. Usually, well, it's episode 1 or whatever. New series. It's kind of one-on-one videos, so you understand who we are and better grasp better, so you just don't see the stupid sides of us over on the podcast.
I don't know. I think majority of it is me just being stupid outside of the podcast.
That's what we tell our stupidity stories on the pod. Whatever. Point is, new series, so you know who we are. There's a reason why we're here, why this is the setting for this video. Before we get to that, Manda, who are you?
My full government name.
Okay, go. You have a middle name, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 3 A's.
Bruh, fuck you.
Fuck, I just
Your
got-
your initials is a battery.
yeah.
Crazy. That is.
So just I go. They call me Armando, but most
No, we
people.
call you Mando, not
Mando.
Armando.
But I go like if I don't really know, you just say Alex. It's a lot easier. But it's Armando, Alexis, and Aya. But I mean, who gives a shit?
Oh, I don't know why you forgot your middle name was Alexis. I know it's a name you go. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, this is the. We pretty much kicked this thing off, huh? It's
I
like
wouldn't
the-
say that. So there's some lore behind the scenes before I met y'all.
No, yeah, it gets explained with Carlos. Like, well, Carlos and I'll talk about it. Talk
Oh,
about
sure.
that. But the CAGs stuff kicked off with you and I.
For sure.
First things first, though. How the fuck did we meet? I just remember you getting added to our Discord server because
Mhm.
Andrew was like, "Hey, can I add a couple friends?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." It's only 2 of them, right?
Well, it was technically the first time we met was at Andrew's party.
Yeah, I was throwing football around with y'all because I was bored as shit.
And I saw you and Carlos just cagging around, playing pool, talking shit.
We were good at pool back then.
Y'all were pretty good. Because I remember watching y'all. I was like, I never played pool before.
We were fucking.
And I think that was when me and Jake first met y'all.
I had met Jake before. 'Cause
Really?
I had class with him in high school.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Yeah, he's a fucking kiss ass. Our fucking algebra teacher, he's like, "Miss." That was Jake. That's my impersonation of Jake kissing our teacher's ass.
Hey, look where he's at now, bro.
Fucking bitch. Anyways. So I remember one time Jake you were working at Topgolf and you got out and you're like, "Can I pull up?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." We were getting food, I think, and then or we were getting something, and then you're waiting down the street, like a couple houses down.
Yeah.
Dude, we just saw some dude in a car. We're like, "Who's that?" And I think it was Andrew. Was like, "Oh, that's Mando." I was like, "Ah," because I'd never seen you. Or I didn't remember what you looked like.
That's when I still had the Beamer, right?
Yeah, the fuck ass BMW without the badge, the debadged BMW.
And the doors didn't open besides mine. The windows didn't go down besides mine.
Poor bastard.
Oh,
You're
God.
shaking the mic stand, my mic stand, bro.
My bad, bro.
You're just independent from the bet. But yeah, and then we played pool that night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kicked everybody's asses like usual.
And then we played pool for a significant amount of time after that.
Dude, we played a lot.
Until your parents got more birds. The ones that we moved.
Yeah, my mom loves her birds, so she got chingos. And then we kind of stopped playing a little bit. But
Even your dad joined in, which is pretty fun.
dude, my dad loves it.
Even Oscar. I remember I played against, or I think you played against Oscar at one point.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'd never seen you in high school. Like I know we went to the same high school and you're only a year younger than me. Like you were like my senior year, you were a junior. But fucking Christ, I don't remember you.
No, same. But I mean, we're two different worlds. Like you would figure like, oh, I've seen that guy around, but
Dude, you
same
know,
dude.
I don't know if you felt the same way at graduation, at your graduation, but remember how they're reading all the people and you're like, who the fuck is this
Yeah,
guy?
for sure. Like the people that were like doing speeches, no clue who the fuck they were. My valedictorians, I had no clue who the fuck they were.
I knew who they were, but I like at least my. But fucking Christ, like it's weird. Never saw you, or probably did see you, just didn't know who you were. But yeah, we didn't talk till after high school. It's not even like that long after either.
No. Well, it was what my junior year, senior year, I
Mhm.
would say.
But that's not when we started talking. Like we didn't know each other in high school.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know you till a full year after my graduation,
Mhm.
which is when you were graduating.
Yeah. And I was on the back end of when I was graduating. Even
Mhm. Fucking crazy.
it is crazy because that's
That was 21. 2021 is
21, yeah.
2023. Fuck. It's 2 years. Fuck it. Wait.
What?
So, hold on. I don't think we explained why the fuck we're in my room. This is my fucking room, right? Right? But the reason we're here is because when we're going through the motions of figuring out how we're gonna do this, or when, or why, or what, yeah, not the why. The why is just pretty much in the fucking title of the channel, right? But we bought 2 mics. Well, by we I mean he bought them. He bought the 2 mics, and then it was up to me to figure out how to get them to work. And sure enough, I fucking did. When we're like, man, how the fuck do we properly test this? Like, we have the mics to work, we know how to record, but we don't really know anything about uploading. And so I was like, wait, you can upload unlisted on YouTube, and you can only watch it if you have a link. So we did like these videos, right? But it was because Andrew had gone to work in Louisiana, and we're like, fuck it, he can watch these and then give us feedback on what the fuck to improve on, basically. And so we'd fucking record at like fucking midnight. I want to say like fucking midnight, 12 to like 2. We'd just be sitting in here recording and then upload it to YouTube unlisted. And those are not on the CAGs. Those are my personal YouTube channel. That it's not even like I don't even upload anything on it. It's just there because we had to figure out a way. Uploaded them, and then Andrew was like, there was a point where he was looking forward to waking up to seeing a video from us.
He was gone for a while.
Like
Like
2-3 months, I want to say.
yeah.
Like it wasn't that long, but he was gone for a few months.
But it was long enough where he missed a shit ton of shit somehow.
Yeah, like there was a girl you were talking to at some point. There was
Things going on with Alex.
Things going on with Alex. Yeah, how we started this shit.
Oh yeah.
We built this.
So we're just getting updates, Andrew. Like I think I have notes about it. Like we wrote it down. What the fuck we're gonna talk about?
Yeah, 'cause we were like, holy shit, this guy's missed a lot. And it was like towards the end of his like him being gone, like the final month of him being gone. So like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Yeah, and then I remember one day I was knocked the fuck out. Right, I was asleep,
I think I remember this.
and then he comes into my room,
Yeah.
and I like, hey, we're recording a podcast. I'm like, what? I was like, huh? And he's like, yeah, we're recording. I was like, what? I'm half asleep. I'm trying to wake up, but I'm failing because I keep like I stay in bed, and I hear people coming in and out of my room grabbing like equipment. So the mics are gone, my computer's gone, the no, not even a camera, like because we didn't have a camera at that point. But like all the shit we were using to record at that point in time was gone, and I walk out and it's a pretty the way. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not the way it looked like, but to me, it looked like a big pile of shit on the table. And me, and my half asleep fucking mind, I'm like, I have to fix this right now. So I go and I start moving shit. Wires become a little cleaner. Fucking bike stands are in a fucking some organization, and it was just kind of like, okay, here we go. And Andrew was here for that too, right?
Yeah, Andrew was
Like
there.
that was once he was back, and just literally fucking hit record. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing, and then oh my god, that video was. If
I
it were
liked
up
it.
to me, I'd unlist it.
I don't know. I liked it. I mean,
It's there's
you can see progression.
yeah,
throughout it.
you can't unlist, like we can't as much as I want to, because I'm like, ugh, you know, like looking back at your fucking younger self, you kind of just cringe a little bit. Like it, that's what it is, but I can't. I can't
Yeah.
unlist it just 'cause that's a part of what, like the journey we've been taking. We were recording on my phone. My phone's camera was being used 'cause we use my laptop, my Mac, and you can use your camera on your phone as a webcam. So that's what the fuck we were using for a while before we got the camera. But fucking Christ, was it a fucking hour of boredom for me if I wasn't on the video? 'Cause I didn't have my phone, and I was kind of like,
That's because we needed someone behind at that time.
yeah.
Like we needed someone behind. It could have been Sam. Sometimes it was you and me. But that was later on where we had other people on, and those times were fun. Those times were really fucking fun. Like I remember the first time when JD got on, and you and me behind camera, and we started fucking dying. That shit was fun.
Are you talking about the one with JD, Johnny, and
Yeah.
Carlos? That didn't go up till after. That was the first time JD recorded, but it's not the first time JD appeared on the
appeared.
channel, because he appeared on the channel a week before, because we
Yeah.
recorded that video a week after. It was fucking. It's 'cause we had. What was it?
Wasn't
We
the power?
recorded. We recorded with Jake, right? And then uploaded Wednesday. Then Johnny was down for like 2 days.
Oh, yeah, we're like,
So we're like,
like,
we have to get him
Yeah.
on. And then we recorded another one, but it's because everything was already ready to go for that week and the next week, that we had to save the first time JD was on for the next week.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking. It was weird. It was a weird week. Weird
It
3
was.
weeks
I feel
during
like we were
that.
just like going like
Yeah.
now.
it was
Now
like-
it's not as much. It's like
Yeah, because
we know what we're doing.
we're a little more custom. There's a little more routine, and when people are here, the people that are on the videos know how we do things, so that helps set up. So it's
Yeah.
not like everything's on us anymore.
And he's gotten help from our so we actually we haven't told anyone like how many people there are in the CAGs.
No, so like the CAGs. So okay, I
I
don't know
want
if
to say
we.
the OGs. Like you explain the OGs, and then we'll explain like the people that came in after.
I don't know if we. Oh, well, I don't know if we ever explained what the CAGs means. Like where we got that from.
Oh, then that's all you.
So in high school, Andrew and I were in band, right? We were in the marching band, and we were in a sectional, because Andrew and I were both trumpet players, and we were in a sectional, and then we would always fuck around, right? And when in Spanish, when there's a group of dudes or a group of people just fucking around, they're cagapalos, right? Which translates to people shitting the stick, right? So it was so funny, 'cause it was just like we would walk into this fucking sectionals every day, right? And our tag was like, "Ay, pinches cagapalos," right? 'Cause we'd always say something stupid, we'd always do something stupid, say like cagapalos, right? And then it was always us two and like the rest of the section fucking around, right? But after I graduated and COVID happened, we would like it turned into just me and him in Discord all the time, and then people would jump in, right? And then we would use it for like different things, like I think, what was it, cagones, I think we put, 'cause it's funny, right? But then eventually we just shortened it to cags, right? 'Cause it was like there was too many fucking letters, and it was just
Yeah.
easy to type in cags. So it's usually just cagapalos, which means we're just shitting the stick, and because that's all we fucking do on this channel. We have never done anything. This is the most serious thing we've ever done. And even then, we're kind of shit and sick.
Yeah.
Because that's all our channel is. Like, we're working on... Julie's working on a spelling bee.
That's
Rose
only-
working on fucking Jeopardy. And those will come out at some point. I don't know when.
Yeah.
But we're just shitting the stick. That's all it is. If you ever wonder what CAG stands for, just cagapalos. That's what it is. That's all it is. There's no deep meaning behind it. It's just cagapalos. It's not an acronym. It's not some deep meaning motherfucking thing. It's just that.
Simple as you could get.
Just shit.
For real.
But what were we before I went on that one?
So, the OG group
Oh, the OG group, right?
was you, Carlos, Andrew. Who else?
Well, it's because look, you say OG group, but there's like no OG group anymore. If anything, I see it as people that we started the channel with and people that we brought in.
No,
Which is our
I mean,
friend
like,
group.
like the OG group that like started the Discord. Like
Oh, the Discord?
Those people are the people that I consider like okay, this is where it came from.
Okay, well, the Discord was created by me,
Mhm.
so I have all the power in the Discord.
Yeah.
And then I added Andrew, and then I added my other friends at the time. Like, pretty sure I don't know if Esteban watches these, but Esteban was one of the first people in there. Quincy was in there. Ruben was in there, and then Luis came in a little after.
Gotcha.
Like, that was the first wave of people. Me, Andrew, Esteban, Ruben, Victor, or Quincy. Sorry, his brother is Victor, but we call him Quincy. And then Andrew was like, "Can I add this person?" And I was like, "Sure." And then, "Can I add this person?" Like, people would add random people here and there. So like the first wave was us, and then the second wave was like JD and Sam and Carlos. I think wasn't even originally like for the beginning. He wasn't in there. I think he was like part of that second wave, and then Johnny added. At some point, we got Johnny in there. I don't know who added Johnny.
It's probably Carlos. Or JD. It's one of those.
No, I think what happened was Andrew added JJ, and JJ asked me if he could add Johnny, that or vice versa, but they were added, and then fucking Carlos was like, "Oh, can I add some friends?" And Sam was in there already, cause I knew Sam, so Sam was added, and Chavero was added, and then fucking Carlos was like, "All right, I'm just gonna add Rail, because all his other friends are in there, which was Sam, Chavero, and Carlos, right? Because they hung out a lot." So then Rail got added, and then Andrew added Gabby that you haven't seen, and I don't know if she will ever appear on camera. But there's two JDs. There's JD woman and JD man, JD guy. Whenever we're talking about the guy, just know it'll be JD's nuts.
Yeah.
If we need to specify, we'll say JD's nuts. So he got added at some point, and then it's weird because not all these people have been on the videos.
Yeah.
Because we don't talk to some of these people anymore.
Majority of those people you mentioned are
like, I still talk to Quincy, but that's every now and then. I still talk to Ruben, but he moved to Houston like my junior year, so I talk to him like kind of every now and then as well. Esteban just disappeared. Obviously we still talk to Andrew, we still talk to Johnny, Chavero, Rail, Sam.
I think we could have Luis on.
Yeah, I just don't know what his schedule's like.
I haven't hanged out with Luis enough to know how he is. But I think he's pretty cool.
But yeah, I mean, essentially the people that are on the channel are you're gonna see the most are us two, Braille, Sam, Chavero, Carlos. I don't know if I said Andrew yet. Alex.
I think that would be like the main
Oh,
ones.
well, that's the group chat. Let me look at our group chat. Like the
that's
one.
Main of them. That's all of them you named. The only person you're missing is Johnny.
Well, it's because like you, Andrew, Alex, JD, Johnny, Chavero, Rail, Sam, Carlos, right? The thing with Johnny is he lives in fucking Austin. So we only get him when he's down, or we go up, which is very rare that we go up. It's more common for him to come down. But last time Johnny was down was the last time you saw him on camera.
It's been a minute. It's been a fat minute.
But oh yeah, and then there's people that come and go, like Julie will appear. Julie's my sister. She'll appear in a video every now and then. Carlos will sit there and she'll appear in a video every now and then. And more recently, you've seen Evelyn and Sydney together on the Essentials.
Yeah. I would say
So
there's 14 of us in total. Like
yeah,
14 of us that we know like are down to record if they have the time for sure.
motherfucker, stop. You fucking, you're like a child, bro.
Bro, I got ADHD, bro. But yeah, I'd say there's 14, and those 14 comprise of the guys he just named, and I'm counting Vanessa because I know Vanessa. Would be
Vanessa,
down,
yeah, Vanessa probably would get on some videos.
and I'm counting all the girls that we just named as well.
Yeah.
That's why I say there's 14 of us in the CAGs, like that you'll see, not all the
14,
time, but you'll
15.
for sure see.
Yeah. Trying to think. I feel like we're missing somebody.
From where the guys?
No, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I feel like we're missing somebody.
Let's see. Well, we already got all the guys. Vanessa, Julie.
Oh, fucking Alex's brother has been on 2 of them, no?
No, he's been on one.
He's been on 1?
Yeah, he's been on one.
Fucking
That was just
Junior.
like a spontaneous thing for me because I didn't know what was happening.
I mean, me neither. I was kind of like, hey, vid? And he's like, sure. I
That
was
shit
like,
was
alright.
funny though.
Fuck, yeah, that's where we got the King Chode story from. But who the fuck calls their dad King
King
Chode?
Chode.
Like, what? Whatever. Yeah, that's where, who's on these videos. But there's not much history with this channel yet.
I think they're
Because how long has it been? 5 months?
longer, dude. It's been longer than 5 months for sure.
When was our first upload? Let's see. My phone, no turn on.
Yeah, I got you. First episode was 6 months ago.
6 months. Half a year. What month was it? 6 months ago? What was that?
Let's see.
Oh, but yeah, fucking
April.
April? April what?
Oh, in March 20. My bad.
March 20th. Wow. Wow. Which is funny, because
It's about to go to 7 months.
yeah,
2 days.
in 2 days,
It's
7.
18.
You know, there's gonna be a lost video. The one, like to us. What is this? It's the 18th. The last Friday we tried recording, and then it just shit the bed. Like, that was the first real time that we couldn't fucking record. So that video is gonna be lost for a good while until we decide, hey, let's put this out just for funsies. Not again.
No, I'm trying to think. Because I think there is lore. I mean, like, I have not known this guy as long as I know.
No, which is fucking insane. Because like we said, it's been 2 years, and within like the first year, no, within the second year of us knowing each other, it was like, hey, let's do a podcast. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was like, with you doing stuff with you, right? Especially the YouTube thing, is like, hey, let's do this right here, right now. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And it helps. It's good and it's bad, because with me, I don't like doing things unless I know it's gonna be to a certain quality. So if I don't think it's good enough, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But you'll be like, let's do it right now, because I know it's gonna be good enough. I was like, that's as best as we can possibly do right now,
Yeah.
and your standard is unachievable.
That's just how it worked, though. Like,
Because that's what happened with the first episode.
yeah.
You're just like, we're doing this, and I was like, I was asleep.
Yeah.
Like, how? Fucking did it. By the grace of God. How long did it take us to upload that though?
It took us a minute.
Because we recorded it, and then didn't upload it for like 2-3 weeks.
So y'all missed like 3 weeks of just that, and we were trying to figure out who we wanted, because at that time we barely starting to get to know Alex through Discord,
Apparently, I had already known Alex, but that's a story for the episode with me and Alex.
and I was like, "Fuck it, let's get Anaí," and I remember she was texting me. She's like, "Are you sure?" Don't worry why, but she was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, just go. I don't care." And it turned out pretty fun.
We had to bribe her with food, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll feed you.
It's
She's like, what? I was like, I'll feed you. Like, she was like, sure. I was like, yes, I'll get you food. I'll get you pizza. And she's like, okay. Fucking
So in the beginning of of like when we started, everyone was pulling up. Everyone like, oh shit, I hit the
I mean,
mic.
because everybody's available. It was like
Yeah.
summer. Alex wasn't working. Chavez wasn't
None of
working.
so
Actually, Chavez pulling up more now than he was before because last time before he had to take care of his brothers
oh
and
yeah,
sisters. But Sam pulls up. Sam pulls up a lot,
which is pretty good.
which is good because oh my god, that issue we need to fix. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we need to get behind it. And by we I mean me, and I'm just lazy as fuck. But um, Sam pulls up every recording session, right? And he's here whether or not we'll use him.
Yeah,
And lately it's been a fucking godsend.
godsend.
And I knew it was gonna come to this. I knew it was gonna be, we're gonna have to use him every week at some point, because we're getting different people, and that was good, right? It was good. But now a lot more people
Getting
are
busy.
yeah, they're more busy now. So we can't just like we'll call him up like a week in advance and be like I can't, and we'll call. I'll try to get everybody.
Anybody. Yeah.
Like usually today's Wednesday. I try to get them to the latest today, but it doesn't work out most of the time. And Sam's here, and it's like okay, we got one, and then I have to beat another one, and then you'll pull up. You'll be like, if you need me, I'll go. Right.
Yeah.
So I'll call you, and then usually it's Alex that I can get to come over. I think I'll try to get Chavero this weekend maybe. We tried getting him last week, but he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
I'll try to get him this Friday, but
The fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. I forgot.
Same.
This is like a fucking meeting between you and I.
So, I want to say, yeah, everyone was pulling up because it was like something new. Like none of us thought we are gonna be doing this shit. Like we always said, like, oh, let's do content, but we wouldn't know like how to do it. And then I was like, dude, either we do this now, or we're never gonna do it. That's how this group works, by the way. Like, if someone doesn't take the like initiative to just push, it's never gonna happen. So
Like that's what happened with episode 1. It's what happened with the essentials, and it's what's happening now.
no, yeah,
Because I was not planning on making this video today. I actually wasn't planning on making this video
in general,
like anytime soon.
yeah,
But him being let's do this puts me into this like the mindset like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. Like instead of me saying it's not good enough, I can't do this, or like we can't do it right now, it makes me think this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, like a lot of things don't happen till he says we're doing this, till we're doing this right now, which is fucking. It's good.
but it's also bad.
It's good in general. It's good overall, but it's bad for me 'cause I'm like, no, it's not good enough. We're not ready. We're not ready. And that's the only thing that stops me from doing anything 'cause I don't think it's good enough.
That's just how I am though. Like with anything, like when I was going to college for the real estate thing, I was like, if I don't get it done now, I'm not gonna get it done. And I
And you
didn't get
did
it
it.
done.
You did it.
Yeah. So that's where I was like I have to get this shit done. I don't know why I'm like that. I just am. But so like most of the shit you see here or behind the scenes that y'all don't see is like shit we either got from someone or or I bought,
It was a lot of the stuff was gifted.
which is a godsend because we
Like-
didn't even know people had this shit.
Yeah, like the mic stands we
Borrowed from my
no, we didn't borrow. We bought
bought
them
them, yeah. from a
because
homie.
Andrew knew somebody else that. Andrew was approached by one of his friends. I was like, "Hey, I have 4 extra mic stands. Do you want them? I'll sell them to you for $10 each."
Mhm.
So we bought them, right? 'Cause we were like, we're gonna use them eventually. And then he bought the 4 mics. The laptop I had from when I graduated. There's a little thing, a little box like this, that has a bunch of USB ports that was given to us by rail. He bought the camera. The tripod we used to hold the camera was given to me by my sister. The light, the light. There's a big like studio light that we have that was given to us by Evelyn,
Yeah.
and we've used that every
since-
single episode since we've gotten it.
Yeah.
We've retired some of the stuff we've gotten, and by some of the stuff I mean like one thing, and it's that fucking ring light in the corner.
Yeah.
There's a ring light
You
that we
probably
use.
sell that, dude.
I don't know, like what, $5?
I don't know.
Anyways.
How much they are.
But we used that ring light early on when my phone was being recorded, was being used to record. We used it for a few episodes with the camera.
It was pretty good.
It worked. It did the
Yeah.
job for sure. I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, a second camera. We have a second camera. A Canon T5 that was given to us by Gabby because she had it. She just had it. We're gonna save money on the camera.
On a camera or on a?
On the camera. Because you wouldn't have had to buy the camera.
Yeah.
And it's just that we got the camera and I was playing around with it because I was fucking trying to figure it, like learn how to use it. And then she's like, "Oh, I have one of those." I was like, "Yo, what?" And she brings it out and she's like, "Look," and she's like, "Y'all can borrow
like
it."
Probably like a couple weeks later, probably.
Yeah, I was like, "Fucking Christ!" I was like, we had to record like 1 or 2 videos on it. I was like, yeah, we have a second camera that I use on occasion, but that's more for like snapping pictures. I use it for more for snapping pictures than this one.
That probably would have been a good vlogging camera to use
It's
at the beach.
the same thing. It's big. That's still big as shit.
In terms of like where I want to see this go, my whole thing was like, it'd be pretty cool if I could give the homies paychecks, like, be like, hey, you do this week, you're not just wasting your time. You could get $200 out of it. Fuck it, why not? And sure, like maybe eventually it'll fucking go into what was the thing we wanted? Not a company, but like a brand itself, where it had like little sections.
Yeah,
Like we had the your COD stuff, and we had the essentials now, and then the vlogging and all the other stuff we wanted to do.
It's a lot that we want to do that we don't really have
The team.
ability to do at the moment. Like I don't know. It's not really a money thing, but it is a money thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just production wise, like,
Because like there's only so much we can
could do.
do. Like the next upgrade I think we need is a laptop.
for sure, or just a whole PC at this point.
Yeah, but it's 'cause we don't just record in one area. Is the thing. So why we can get a stronger laptop, and everything be fine.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Sam, when we
true.
were recording on Sam's, that thing was flawless. The
Really?
camera didn't shutter. The thing didn't the frame rate didn't drop. We were recording at 60 frames a second.
Damn. But it was $1,000, right?
800.
Oh, I thought it was $1,000. But
We can probably get Johnny to get us one. Why not?
yeah.
With
Go
that
to-
Best
go-
Buy
Oh,
discount.
go to that store, the cyber one, cyber Best Buy. Shit?
Micro Center.
Yeah,
Center.
Micro Center.
Yeah, but do we know anybody that works at Micro Center?
He probably knows someone.
I doubt
Probably
it.
has connections.
His Best Buy connections.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's things we want to do.
Oh, Vic! I forgot Vic was on the episode.
Vic was on 2 episodes.
He was on 2 episodes.
The Lost.
Yeah, the last one.
I forgot about Vic. I really did forget about
Me
Vic.
too. Until you mentioned Johnny, I was like, Vic was on an episode. Vicky.
Vicky. El Nalgon! Right? That's what he got called?
Yeah,
Nalgon?
it's not going.
Dude.
Oh, we didn't even give back. Well, I didn't get. I don't know if you gave a background to how like you're from the valley,
I was born here.
but like that's like growing up. That's all you. Like that's all. Have you said it in the other one?
What do you mean?
Like how you were growing up. No.
No, I mean, it's 'cause that's more for who? I feel like I can talk about that more with Alex. I guess from all of you, I've known him the longest. I met him
That's true,
earlier
that's
in life
true.
than I did with y'all.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause like
Quick
I
su-
didn't meet you till after high school.
yeah.
There's
get
only
you.
so much I can talk to you about.
So quick summary.
There
I'm
we
not gonna go into how I met the other people, but I am born here. I say I'm not. I just fuck around and say I'm not a lot.
I don't know, bro. You switch fucking nationalities every few off. Like
So-
you're German, then you
You're
were
Polish.
then you were Polish. I think
Those are
at
the
some
only two
point,
I've
yeah,
said.
you're from Switzerland. I think.
No, those are the only
for
two I
like-
said.
I think for like when you were figuring out what Poland was, You said Switzerland and then went Poland.
I remember that, but I think, or I claim Poland because that's what my parents say, but my other fucking uncles and cousins say we're German.
I remember you were you were saying you're German or whatever. You were like, that was something new, that you were saying, and then you were like, "Oh, my grandpa fought in the war," and then we were like, "For which side?"
Yeah. But so I'm born here, raised everywhere else but here until like probably like 6. So
Age
it's
of
not that
6.
long.
You
But I
used to
was,
live San Antonio, Oklahoma, right?
yeah,
Louisiana.
I moved around a lot growing up. Somehow I ended up here, which is crazy. Then I don't know. Growing up, I was just like, since I was always moving around and never had anyone like friends that lasted long enough. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm just by myself. And maybe that's why I got like ADHD, where I'm like always having to do shit. I can't be alone. Well, I could be alone, but I prefer not to. When this guy, he doesn't give a fuck if he's alone, which is crazy to me, cause I always got to be doing shit. Like I have to have like music on, I have to have something on.
Nope.
So speaking on that, like this friend group, like sure we all have our own similarities, but we're fucking different. Like you could tell like not all of us are the same. We have like that few things, but we're fucking somehow we're tight. I don't know how, cause you know how they always say like you always have to have like those 5 people that you're close with, and they all have like little traits of you.
I've never heard that.
It's a saying. I don't know why. Well, I was talking about right now. I guess I don't know what the fuck we were talking about before, but the nights we were spending on Discord. This is how fucking close we got. So we were on Discord, right? Playing like what the fuck were we playing at that time? Like that was Need for Speed. What was before Need for Speed?
I don't know, Minecraft.
Maybe.
Oh, no, we've only really played like Minecraft, Need for Speed, and Apex together.
I want to say Need for Speed. So it was you, me, and Andrew, and we're like, no. It was Minecraft because of the realms.
Yeah.
So Andrew was like, fuck it, let's make a realm. Everyone could join. Everyone in Discord. Discord was popping. This is for me at least. I've never been on a Discord server where I knew everyone. So apparently when I joined, it was the back end of it. Like shit was already like dying.
It was like the end of the fucking. Yeah, like people. As many people weren't getting on. Like many. And if they were, they weren't getting in the voice channels. They were just typing in the text channels.
Yeah. So we would just all the time like just be fucking playing games every night, right? Because I didn't have a job. He worked at what EMS,
Yeah.
and then Andrew, I don't think he went to Wyoming yet in the beginning of that. And then
No, I think he was.
he was.
Yeah, I think he was.
Oh, maybe yeah. I think I remember because I remember him when he dropped the soup. That's a story for him to say. Which I think we said before, or he's talked about it before.
Probably, it don't matter.
But we would always just spend nights together and straight up like just play games all the fucking time. Like rinse and repeat every fucking night. Then I don't know. After a while, came over, hanged out. Then for like I want to say when Andrew was gone in Louisiana, I was here like almost every fucking day.
How is this leading to enchantment table? I think you skipped over.
Oh
it.
yeah, enchantment table time. So enchantment table time is a time where I was so tired, but I wanted to stay up and play. My words were not wording.
He was speaking, but he wasn't making sense. Like the words he chose were out of order. But he was speaking the sentence he wanted to say next rather than what he was already wanting, than what he was trying to say at the time. It was really weird because the words didn't make sense at all. It was.
I don't know what's worse, that or what I do now, where I just expect y'all to know what I'm thinking. And I'll just say it. And then you're like, "What the fuck are you on about?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have to give him context to what I'm talking about."
Idiot.
Maybe I am kind of smart because I be thinking like,
Yeah.
but yeah. So we would just always spend time. And then after enchantment table time, it was like Carlos and JD joined in. I want to say, no, Johnny. This is when we started hanging out with Johnny and Chavero a lot on Discord. But hey, let's get on Apex. Like fuck it, why not? You didn't really care for it because that's when MW3
Two.
MW2 came out.
No, Vanguard. It was like
Oh,
no, no,
Vanguard.
no.
Yeah, yeah,
It was at the tail end of Cold War,
yeah,
beginning of Vanguard.
yeah. So he was on COD all the time, and he wanted to do his what was it? The
That
Citric.
forget about it. It'll you'll see later.
Yeah, so that thing will still happen. I truly believe that thing will still happen no matter what. Um.
It's a thing for another day.
So
Trust-
he, we
Trust.
did tournament. We did for like 2 tournaments.
Yeah. Yeah. But Apex was a fucking thing we played for a good while.
Yeah, that was like the Yumi, Chav, Andrew.
See, the thing is with
Johnny.
Apex, I only got on because y'all would play.
Yeah,
Like, I get on now, but it's because me and Chad would have fun on it.
yeah,
Oh, let's play Apex rank. I was like, I guess. But, like, I wouldn't play. I couldn't find the competitive drive for Apex.
Meanwhile, I was on that bitch. I was like,
What was the highest you ever hit? No, not
damn.
Masters.
No, it was like Diamond 2, Diamond 1.
Dude, who the fuck who was the asshole? It was like, bro, I bet Ray's only ever gotten gold. It's like, bitch, I've gotten plat
Yeah.
a good amount of
I
times.
want to say it was like.
I was like, but that's
Chav.
with any game, I stop at plat. I get bored after plat. Like the highest I ever go to in COD is plat.
Huh? I feel like it's harder on COD than Apex, especially right now. Well, I don't know about right now. I haven't played it
I
forever.
haven't played it either.
But yeah, so just spending all that time just playing. What was after that? Was it just like me coming over then at that point?
We should close this up.
Was that everything?
Pretty much. I mean, we spoke about. Because, I mean, you and I pretty much run this channel. The ones that run the channel are you, me, Andrew, and Carlos, right? But Andrew's disappeared from that role for a good while. So it's pretty much been you, me, Carlos. But, like, we're the ones that make decisions back behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Which is pretty much what.
we're giving more control to the group though.
Yeah, well, obviously, we don't do anything without asking them. But when it comes down
It's
to
like the
making
main-
the final decision, it's us. Like, this is what the group thinks. Do we want to follow through with it? You know? Obviously, if somebody comes to us and fights for something, we're more than likely gonna do it.
What's it got? I don't know if we. I think we've only had like one issue. Now it's just me being fucking stupid.
It was in the inception of the CAGs because it was, in our eyes, I remember what it was.
No, I know what it was.
Because you were mad that the channel wasn't heading in the direction that you wanted it to do. The podcast wasn't going in the direction you wanted to go to. But we didn't want it to be that. Okay, what he wanted it to be is what the Essentials is now.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do that back then because it was more of
Just
us.
all dudes.
Yeah, it
fucking
was
around.
all dudes. We're fucking around, and we couldn't. What the Essentials is, you see the difference between the CAGs and the Essentials, and the CAGs can't do that.
Yeah.
So we were finding, me and Andrew at the time was, because at the time the ones making the decisions were me, you, and Andrew, and we were fighting to not do that because we knew it wasn't gonna work, and we knew we couldn't do it. And you were mad that we were we were holding our ground on that hill. And I think it was, I forgot. I know we recorded that week, but we struggled to find people. There was an issue with recording that. I think it's because you were mad and you weren't gonna show up for it, and I didn't want to record without you. Like, I didn't want to record without you being there. Because I think in my head it was like, if we do this without you, I feel like you would want to leave, because it's like, it's not a good time to just record. I can't just keep going.
I don't remember this.
It's because it wasn't really like something I had said to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like, it was still early on, so you were there for every single recording.
Yeah.
I was there for every single recording. Andrew was there for most of them. So if I got a crew together and recorded it, I was like, that's not gonna sit well with him. Like, even if it's like for the better of the channel that we uploaded, I was like, I'd rather just miss a week than fucking risk fucking losing one of the people making decisions.
Didn't I show up though?
I barely.
Was that
Yeah.
that day where I
It
was
was the day you were being annoying. Because we were in the
because
middle of
something
setup and you weren't going to be in the video.
something prior happened and I was already pissed off.
And then,
And
you
then
were like, you were in frame and I was like, I need you to move. I need to start getting these guys in to fucking finish setting everything up. And you were like, but I'm not bothering anybody. I was like, that's not the point. I need
Yeah.
you out. And you were really like adamant about staying. And I was like, Andrew, I need you to fucking step in before I fucking do or say something that's just not gonna end well. And he's like, "Man, just move." And then you're like, "You're still fighting it." And then he's like, "Just go, bro. Like, just move out of the way." And you're like, "Fine, whatever." But it's fucking. It was. It was annoying to deal with because we knew that we couldn't do it. Like we knew. We knew the CAGs wasn't gonna be that, and we knew we couldn't be that. I mean, now that we know more people, now people are more open to be on these. It was easier because we didn't know Evelyn and Sydney then.
Yeah.
Like I had met Evelyn and we like once, twice.
Yo.
Anyways,
That's
see that
crazy.
it's just a lot of us.
Yeah, there is
But
a lot of us.
that's because at that point it was just the cats. We were literally just cagapalos, which is what the fuck. The name kind of solidified what we were gonna do. Is that and like it just wasn't possible to do that then.
And
But like
then
once we did this one, once I came up with the idea to do this, you were like, okay, but I'm gonna do the essentials with
that
Evelyn
group.
and Sydney,
Yeah.
and I wasn't too adamant about it, but I wasn't gonna fight it
Mhm.
because you had the people to do it and you could do it. Like it was more of a possibility then than it was before. So that's why you really didn't fight it or say much about it. I just wasn't too supportive of it, right? But I wasn't. There was nothing I could do to stop you, and there was no reason to stop you. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
I could have been like, no, you can't do this because of that. You can't do this because of like there was no reason. Like if I had stopped you, that would have just been pointless. Like it would have been me trying to take power over something that I shouldn't have had power on.
And then I remember so after I left, I got a text from Alex and he was like, "Bro, you okay?" I was like, "Bro, like I'm chilling, like don't worry about it." And I wasn't like I went to go I think I went to a party or some shit. 'Cause I think I had plans. I don't know what the fuck I had later on that night. And then I was like, "I'm chilling, bro." He's like, "All right, be safe. Don't do stupid shit." I didn't end up going. I just stayed home. And I want to say like probably a week or two, I was like pissed off. I never been mad at this dude or Andrew. I was pissed off. Like I didn't talk to them. I went to his niece's fucking birthday. Didn't talk to these guys. I was in my truck, and he was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm in my truck." And then I remember I I was asking Johnny, Chav, and Rail because they're fucking straight minded when it comes to like stupid shit.
No, okay, but look, I get Rail and Chav, right? Because I told him too. I was like, bro, I was like, I get that he wants to do this, but I don't know why he's mad about it. You get me? And I was like, I remember saying shit like, if he wants to fucking leave and do his own thing, that's fine. It's just we need to know soon so we know what we do here.
Yeah,
And fucking Rail was like, well, I mean, y'all shouldn't be mad about anything. I don't know. It's like Rail isn't
he
the
doesn't know
way.
where both sides are coming
Yeah, he doesn't. He wasn't supporting you, and he wasn't supporting. He wasn't pushing your side, and wasn't supporting my side. He was just kind of like this stupid overall. Like he was saying, this is stupid overall, and he said something that pissed me off, right? Which is a reoccurring thing with Rail. He will always say something that pisses you off. I don't remember what it was, but it was him just.
from being real.
Rail has this habit of thinking he's above everything,
Yeah, he has that here and there.
and it's fucking annoying. Fucking annoying. And he'll never accept it either.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is.
Rail is a tough motherfucker to be around. Tough motherfucker to be around. Ask Carlos, bro. He knows. Carlos knows he's a tough motherfucker to be around. And honestly, like once he said whatever the fuck he said, I just invalidated his opinion. I was like, that's not worth my time to fucking think about.
I think
Meanwhile, Chavero and Johnny were like, we get both
both sides.
perspectives,
Yeah.
but you gotta keep in mind you just do what you can. Like, I don't know what the fuck they said, but like it was more like you'll cross that bridge when you get there. You know, like you'll just don't fuck over a friendship
Yeah.
over something stupid like this.
Mhm. I think the turning point for me was, so I was going back and forth with Johnny and Chav, right? And Chav was like, "Yeah, I get what you're coming from," and he was like, "But what are you gaining out of this?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "What are you gaining from going against these guys?" I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
"Nothing."
it was a power struggle is what it was.
Yeah.
'Cause there's three of us, and the
Eh,
reason there was three of us was to
to
like, hey, I want to go skydiving, right? Like, right, no, whatever. It's like, I want I want the Cags to fucking go bungee jumping, right?
mhm.
And it's like, I don't think we could do that, right? And it's
Yeah.
like somebody proposes the idea, and then the other two are like, yes, or yes and no,
Yeah.
right? And then that's a 2-1, and the 2-1 wins, right? That's
Yeah.
pretty much how we do it now, or how we've been doing it. But at that time, it was more about. It felt like you wanted to take complete power of everything,
Cause
and that didn't sit well with me
for
because I
sure.
was like, I've been here just as long as you
Yeah,
have.
yeah, for sure.
It's like if I have just as much to say as you do, I don't know why you're.
Being mad about it.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why you're fighting me on this.
Cause
Like,
I remember telling Andrew, cause he was like, "Oh, like," I remember being like, "Bro, I bought the shit." Like I wasn't considering like
oh,
Andrew driving from Louisiana coming down. I wasn't
that
considering you using your fucking house.
that pissed me off too, cause you were
Yeah,
like, I spent the money, I did
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah. Like it
I
was
bought
all
the
me.
camera, I bought the mics, it's all me, and
It wasn't.
it's like you
It really
film,
wasn't.
we use my computer, we use my house,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the one that set everything up from the beginning, like, and I was like, I'm not saying I did more than you, I'm just
Saying like
saying
you
I
contributed
just could,
to the cause.
yeah, yeah, I may not have contributed money, but I contributed
Your
everything
time.
behind,
Yeah, yeah.
which is, yeah, I
Equally
feel
the
like it
same.
balanced out,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I remember that's when Chav was like, what are you fighting about? Like, you're not getting. There's no money involved. There's nothing involved that should break y'all apart. So I was like, damn, like you're right. Like, the fuck am I? What's the point of this? Like,
'Cause
what am I being a bitch for?
it was the power struggle wasn't between the three of us, it was between you and me.
I thought it was me and Andrew.
No, it's,
Cause I remember arguing with Andrew a lot.
yeah, because Andrew, I'm, I made Andrew argue with you because I was mad and I would have said things that really
Really?
would have sent you over the edge. That I know when to stop myself, dude. I'm notorious for being mad and then just saying the right things to
To
piss
like piss
people
people
off.
off. Yeah.
So, like, I remember, I think you texted Andrew something once, and I said something. He's like, "We're not gonna say that, but I'm gonna draw from that, and we're gonna say this," because it was me and you, but it looked like you and Andrew because I was saying a lot, but I just wasn't actually saying it to you or anybody because I knew it was something that was gonna fuck up it if I said something.
Yeah.
Because I remember Andrew being here and he was kind of there, but he wasn't into it. Like he wasn't mad
Mad
about
about it. Yeah.
anything. He was just confused.
He didn't see where it came from.
Yeah, he was confused, and I was the one that was like, why the fuck is he mad? What the fuck is the problem here? I was like, why the fuck does he want to do this? Like, why does he want to overrule us and do this if we're partners here? We're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
We're not. It's not us working under Mando. It's us working
We're
together.
Yeah.
I was fucking mad because of that.
Yeah. So once I realized like it's not my house, not my computer, and Andrew's coming from Louisiana, wasting his gas and money, get the fuck over here when he can. That's where I was like, bro, like they're all doing the same shit as me. Like, the fuck am I doing?
It was just a thing of whose dick is bigger and realizing that they're not bigger.
Yeah, like
They're all a bunch of fucking 2 centimeter cocks.
it was an egotistical battle that no one had ego in. And this was probably like
It's
early
like
on.
as mad as I was not mad enough to because I was annoyed and I was mad and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this, right? I remember saying, I was like, if he wants to shit, he ain't gonna fucking get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point we already had the other camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can do this without
Yeah.
him. You know, like, and then it just worked. And Julia was too. She was like, it's like, I don't see why he's mad. It's the cags.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just a one person decision.
Yeah.
So
You know, it was pretty early on too. Like when that happened, I want to say like probably like 18, 16 around there episodes.
probably.
And we're yeah, I remember I was just pissed off for those weeks. I think that matured me though a little bit more, where I was like, I could see both sides in any situation now. That would have been crazy though.
Fucking, I really wouldn't have been doing this. I would have fucking been like, I'm tired of this.
Maybe.
Because it would have been like, I don't know. I don't know who. Because they would have split everything and they would have been like, okay, are we the cags or not? But it was something. It was annoying to deal with.
It really
But
was.
eventually it wasn't. It didn't fuck anything up.
I don't know how I came back. I don't know. Like what was the like that day? I was
I
like,
don't know.
might have just been Discord.
No, I remember you were like, oh, VC, and then I was like, oh, great.
Oh yeah.
You were like getting VC, and I was like, oh, great. I have to fucking listen to this guy bitch about something else again. Like, I was ready for you to fucking say some bullshit.
And then I apologized,
And you apologized, and I was like, okay, let's see how long this lasts.
and it lasted.
I was like, let's see when the fuck he throws another fit. He hasn't.
I don't think I ever will. Unless it's like someone fucks us over.
Yeah, like fucking. I don't I get it, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in
Soon.
the friend group would.
I see
don't
Rel
know.
doing it. Actually, I see Rel just doing some shady shit to us.
There's a lot of behind the scenes shit that we don't speak about that has happened. Not like person. Well, I guess personally to us, but I don't know. Somehow we're still here. Like the ex situation.
I don't think we ever mentioned that.
That was crazy.
That's it.
I'll-
That's another episode.
Yeah, I think we should end it though.
Yeah.
I think it was good.
Cags close-ups. 7 months strong? 6 months strong? 6, 7, depending on when the fuck we upload this. That's fucking insane. I thought we'd have been done by month 2.
With Anahi.
Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed.
Oh God.
Next time you'll see me and Carlos probably. Later.